Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Impact7. Today I'm going to be playing F1 2020, my team Road to Glory series. This is episode 18, we're at the Japanese Grand Prix. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now, we do appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really appreciate on road to 1,000 subscribers. As you can see on screen right now, it's the drivers and constructor standings. Lewis Hamilton's leading with 296 points. He's only 9 points clear of his teammate Valtteri Bottas. He's been on a bit of a roll lately. Then it's only 1 point separating third and fourth, both Ferrari drivers Sebastian Vettel and Charles Leclerc with 186 and 185 points apiece. Then it's Max Verstappen. I'm in sixth. Alexander Albon in seventh at Max Verstappen's teammate. They move over. As you can see, Bottas has been on a bit of a roll there. Won the last two races. There's Alexander Albon in 7th, Daniel Ricciardo in 8th, Carlos Sainz in 9th, Sergio Perez is in 10th. So that rounds out the top 10. We move over to the constructors. As you can see, Mercedes are way in the lead. Then it's Ferrari, Red Bull, my team Impact Racing in 4th, Renault in 5th, McLaren in 6th, 7th is Racing Point, 8th is Alfa Tauri, 9th is Alfa Romeo, 10th is Haas, sorry. And finally, Williams are in 11th. Not too bad my position right now, 6th place. I'd be happy with that, to be honest. I'm only 20 points behind Max Verstappen, which is a bit surprising. I'm 23 points clear of Alexander Albon behind me, so I've got a nice cushion. Currently the 8th best car on the grid. Ahead of Alfa Romeo, Haas and Williams. Got two components coming, both on the exact same day, Monday the 12th of October. Drag and tyre wear. So hopefully those two will help me, particularly the drag reduction. Hopefully that will help me with DRS in particular, because it's not very effective. Got 1,900 resource points. Just having a look at the components that I could get. That's what I really want to get, the DRS activation. That hopefully will make my DRS more effective than it is right now. So that's really what I'm waiting for. That's a major part. That's a major part. Both 1,125 resource points, so that would take up pretty much all of it. That's going to come in between the United States and Mexico, but that's a minor part of pistons, so I'm definitely considering getting that. This one, though, is coming after the Mexican Grand Prix, same as that. So I'm actually leaning towards getting this, which, as you can see, I do. That's the 26th of October. Rivalry between me and Alexander Albon, 20-17. With the forecast, looks like Joe both qualifying the race. That's good. So 27 laps in the race, full qualifying. Here we go. The first lap in qualifying 1. I don't know who goes quickest. 1 minute 27.2. This is coming up to the end of my lap. DRS, and we cross the line, 1 minute 28.0. Wasn't too happy with that lap, to be honest. Definitely thought I could do better. So we jump straight into my second flying lap. Brand new set of soft tyres. Up by 2 tenths. So far, so good. Now, in here with the hairpin, I would advise to try and have your car as straight as possible before you hit the brakes and turn in. Just a better way to exit the corner. These two quick left-handers are pretty difficult and pretty easy to get wrong. Just under 6 minutes left to go in the session. So far, so good. 3.5 tenths up. I'm 4 tenths up on Kimi Raikkonen's second sector time, so things are looking good for me now. Now it's the chicane. I have to get this right. Wasn't too bad. Could have been better though. One thing I have noticed is that they've removed the bump coming out of that chicane and coming down the pit straight that there used to be, which I lost a heap of time on in previous games. 13th place I was able to finish, which is good. Bottas was almost 4 tenths quicker then Max Verstappen in second. So the first 6 cars eliminated in qualifying 1 are Pierre Gasly, Romain Grosjean, Mick Schumacher, then it's Kevin Magnussen, George Russell, and finally Nicholas Latifi. Gasly was pretty close to getting through there. Almost knocked out Kimi. Right, we're in qualifying 2 now. I think there's Giovinazzi in front of me. But I think he's just in front of me to where he's not going to affect me too much. Maybe might get a bit of dirty air, but shouldn't be too much of a worry. Max Verstappen goes quickest so far. Now Lando Norris once again goes quickest. And across the line, 1 minute 27.5. I think that was quicker than what I did in qualifying 1. Now this is my second run, and as you can see, got Giovinazzi, forced me wide there. Did the fastest first sector though. So even with that, I was like, okay, not to worry. But then look, I got his older brother here in Alfa Romeo and Kimi Räikkönen. Right now I was praying that I didn't catch up to Kimi. But look at where he gives me, look at that. Horrible, and then goes from bad to worse. Got my left front wheel on the curb and smash into the wall.
What happened? Let me know you're okay.
Oh man, and I think I was on for a good lap there, to be honest. Not too sure whether I would have got into qualifying 3, but I know I would have had a decent lap there. Ah, that's so annoying. So I get eliminated there. Charles Leclerc finished top in qualifying 2. Bottas and Vettel on the mediums. So next 6 cars eliminated are Alexander Albon, Esteban Ocon, Lando Norris, Carlos Sainz, Antonio Giovinazzi, and me. So we jump straight into the beginning of the race here. So we have 27 laps. We're going to start from the soft to the hard tyres. 9 laps on the soft. I believe that was 18 on the hard. Got 28 laps of fuel on board. Here we go. 4 laps, 5 laps. Here we are. Racing! Got Gio on my right. Stroll on my left. Already passed him. Fighting against Stroll. I believe that was McLaren next to Stroll as well. Go try and go for Norris. Oh, contact again. Oh my days, I have to be real careful. Might have damage to my front wing. Collision with Norris, yes. And looks like I've got contact with Stroll as well. Oh, went very wide there. Trying to keep it with it. As you can see, there's the external shots on the top right. Just really trying to keep the position. Oh, rode too much over the curve there. Be very careful. Decent start though. He's up to 12th place. With this game, F1 2020, my starts have been very, very good.
Alright, we're looking good so far.
In the last game, my starts were nowhere. Got to try and force my way up. Got Ocon here, he's on the mediums. I should have better traction coming out this corner, which I do. Oh. I did push Ocon down to the grass, so that was, I think I was being a bit dirty there. Coming in 10th place. Been a very good opening lap for me. Oh, Ocon's catching me. I'm out of VRS. I think I was able to cut him off there and force him to get out of it. My main focus right now is Kimi. Lewis goes quickest, 1 minute 30.6.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Here comes Ocon. But not enough straight for him to overtake me there. Pretty much impossible to try and overtake here. As long as you don't make a mistake, then pretty much safe going through these twisty sections here. Just under a second.
Okay, we've got plenty of energy.
Oh my god! Oh my goodness, that was close. That was so close. Car was almost in a spin there. Somehow I was able to catch it. Somehow. Lost about 4 attempts doing that. You have to close right back up to Kimi though. Really trying to push hard. Here we are on lap 4. Following Charles Leclerc, Sebastian Vettel. I believe that is Max Verstappen behind them. I believe Leclerc's in 3rd place right now because I believe both Mercedes are ahead of him. It's on the soft tyres, whereas Vettel's on the mediums. These we hit the grass here. Oh, Leclerc's going for a spin. He spun. He collected Verstappen as well. Oh, I just not too sure there was much damage, to be honest. I go by him just then. Not too sure whether there was much damage there on lap 5, I believe now. Got really close to Kimi Räikkönen here. Gonna look for some DRS. Here we go. Rich and overtake. Got a bit of slipstream. And down the inside. Down the outside, sorry. Cut across him as well. Made sure he couldn't go in. Up into 8th place. Very happy with that. To be honest, I was really worried about my straight line speed. Whether my car setup will allow me to overtake people, but it got me there. Got me through it. Very happy with that. Now, Charles Leclerc didn't retire. He just lost a lot of places. But with Verstappen, I'm pretty surprised he didn't have his entire front wing destroyed, to be honest. I was very surprised about that. Going through the hairpin, I was constantly losing the rear end. Constantly. And to be so delicate, so soft with the accelerator. In order to get through there with minimal wheel spin and oversteer as well. Now, unfortunately, as you can see on the bottom right, there's a red triangle. That signifies that I don't have DRS right now. I have a DRS fault, and this happens throughout the race, to be honest. Throughout the race, I have issues with DRS.
Ahead. Stay alert.
Now, as you can see, it's gone, so I believe DRS is now working again.
Approaching the pit window, you'll be on the hards.
But it keeps on happening to me, which is really annoying. We're on lap 7. 1.4 behind Ricciardo. 1.4 clear of Norris behind me. We're at the end of lap 9. Going to be diving into the pits here. Got Ricciardo just ahead of me. Going to be putting on the hard tyres. Got Red Bull, which should be Verstappen. Yes, he is. Put on the hard tyres. It's a Hamilton pit as well. 2.1, I think that's a good stop. Look how close I was. Look how close I was to Ricciardo. Very good stop there, 2.1.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Get ahead of Latifi, which I'm happy about. Went a bit wide there, but then closed right up to the back of Ricciardo all of a sudden. So I was wondering right there, was he having issues warming his tyres there? But as you can see, then he starts to pull away from me a bit. I'm struggling to really get into a rhythm up the hill. That corner's quite difficult if you don't get it right, because normally it's a flat out corner. If you don't get it right, you lose a 10th or 2, possibly even 3, depending on how bad your line is. Going through the hairpin. Fastest lap for me right now is 1 minute 30.6. Just trying to stay with Ricciardo right now, to be honest. Got train of cars ahead of us. One of them's Verstappen.
Mick is coming in for his stop.
Okay, so Mick's in. Is that Perez? I think Perez just came out. I think he's just... No, they're side by side. The side by side, Perez and Ricciardo's just able to get out ahead. Nicely done from Ricciardo there. Nicely done from both drivers, to be honest. Don't think they made any contact. Perez is on the mediums, so that's going to be interesting. Can you get to the end of the race on those tyres? Whereas everyone else around him is going to be on the hards. I'm really trying to stick with them right now. I know that they're going to fight, so best thing for me is to actually stay with them, possibly capitalize on a mistake. Had a tiny little twitch of the rear end there. We're on lap 12. Look at Ricciardo, massive oversteer there. Probably going to have a decent run on him. Lap 13. Here we go, Perez got a good run on him. DRS, slipstream, probably an overtake as well. Oh my days, 2 wide go through there. Ricciardo runs wide. Ricciardo's not giving up though. They're both on different tyres. Look at this side by side. There you see me in the background. Unbelievable driving from both of these guys. Both of these guys not willing to give up the position. Looks like Perez might have him though. Ricciardo's still not giving up though. They've been side by side through most of this. Normally it shouldn't be side by side. Nicely done from Perez though. Very nicely done. He's able to get the position. Lap 16, sorry. This is Kimi Räikkönen retiring. Looks like an engine failure. Almost got in contact with a Haas there. There goes Kimi out. We're on lap 18. Now roles reversed. This time it's Ricciardo attacking Perez now, so the other way around. Ricciardo's really close. Oh, Perez ran wide. Ricciardo's going to try and take it up the inside. Perez is fighting him though. Here we go again. He's going to get it. Looks like Perez has got the advantage of him. Yes, he does. Nicely done from Perez. Good defending. He wasn't going to allow what he did to Ricciardo. Allow Ricciardo to do to him. On lap 21 now. Now this involves Norris, Stroll and Carlos Sainz in 9th, 10th and 11th. Lap 22. Stroll's on the attack on Norris. Can't get him there, we can't. Oh, Norris ran wide though. Here we go again. Just like with Perez and Ricciardo. Can Norris get through? He's not letting him get away though, Norris. Stroll really wants this position. It'd be 9th place if Stroll can get by him. Oh my days, looks like he squeezed out Stroll quite a bit, but Norris is able to defend quite well. Stroll is on the mediums, while the 2 McLarens are on the hard tyres. We're on the penultimate lap right now. Kvyat's been closing in on me. 7th place, to be honest, I'd take it. I'm very happy with that. Considering where I started, I'm more than happy to take 7th place. Japan's not one of my good tracks, let's say. Sebastian Vettel's quickest, 1 minute 28.6. I think Sebastian might...
Gap to car in front is 6.4 seconds.
I think Sebastian might be in the top 3 because LeClerc spun out. So I think it's going to be both Mercedes. I think Hamilton's leading, Bottas 2nd, and I think Vettel 3rd.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race.
Yep, final lap. Just want to bring things home. As you can see, I'm not using Rich or ERS. Just want to bring the car home. I don't want to use up too much of the components. .3 behind Perez, who's on the mediums. I didn't expect Perez to be able to get to the end on those tyres, to be honest. Thought he might have to pit again. Personal best in the first sector, and considering this is my final lap as well, very happy with that. Ran wide there. Lost a bit of time. Lewis Hamilton wins. Well done to him. He's stopped his teammates' momentum. Bottas won 2 races in a row. Now Lewis and he was able to cut it down to 9 points, the gap between Lewis and Bottas. Now Lewis has been able to increase it once again with a win. World Championship's far from over though. Far from over. Around the final corner. To take 7th place, do I do my personal best? Yes, I do. Personal best on the final lap.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Without Rich, without overtake, I was able to do my personal best. Very happy with that. And apparently I got driver of the day.
Not just
There's
victory
Throttle
today,
celebrating.
then, but the championship as well. What a spectacular season they've had.
I think Mercedes will
Congratulations to the whole
1-2
team.
throughout the entirety of the race, to be honest. All the action happened behind them.
What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
And Hamilton
Well, they
wins.
certainly stood out as a drive with
And I
tons of
believe
confidence
because
on the
of
track.
Mercedes
I think their
1-2,
ability to keep their cool, even during
I
some of the more
believe
hectic
that
parts of the
they're
race,
now
meant they were
Constructors'
able to
champion.
capitalize on the mistakes of other
Which,
drivers, giving them the
considering
opportunity
anyone
to
who
make
was
their
paying
way
attention
the
to the
top spot with
Constructors,
ease.
who didn't think that was going to happen eventually.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes.
So as you can see, Sebastian Vettel had the quickest lap, so you got an extra point. I'm in 7th. Albon in 12th. Albon's been doing not very good, to be honest. Leclerc finished in 14th. My teammate finished in 17th. Kim Raikkonen obviously didn't finish. Nicholas Latifi got lapped. Move over to the standings. 16 points now. Bottas is behind Lewis Hamilton. Perez moved up to 9th. Carlos Sainz moved down to 10th. Yep. 4 points separating. Yeah, it's 4 points separating Leclerc and Max Verstappen in 4th and 5th. The constructors, as I just mentioned, Mercedes have won the Constructors' Championship. They won 626 points. It's a 239-point gap. The Ferrari, who ain't even in the 400 yet. You can clearly see the difference.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours. You really cut your way through the field today. What was your strategy?
Going to try and big up the Aerodynamics department and the chassis department, because those are the two where the chassis, where the two components are coming from.
All underestimated you.
The team is more than the sum of its parts.
Do you think this team are performing as well as they could do?
The hard workers always improving and learning from their mistakes.
It was more like Dodgems than Formula One today, wasn't it?
No comment on that one.
Appreciate your
I guess they weren't. I guess you weren't just talking about me. Considering what happened with Leclerc and Verstappen. 3-3 there, so it's 24 to 22. Rivalry breakdown. Team Acclaim. I'm level 11. Mick is level 8. The team is 13 level. Cash didn't qualify in 10th place. Got almost 600,000. An extra 50 as well, so over 600,000 I get there. Got 3.3 mil. Need to renew my sponsorship. So I got 1,500 resource points. I got 3.3 million. Just renewed my sponsorship. Looking to buy a facility here. So I decided to go for the analysis suite. Increases my second driver's experience stats. That'll be coming soon. Then move over to R&D. Unfortunately, the barge boards failed. So I get that. That's now for the 17th of October. Now I've got 1,100 to spend. So I decided to go for the plank, which is to come in between the United States and the Mexico Grand Prix. That's the same thing when it comes to duration. So I have a component for each department except for durability. So I have, I think that's 8 days, excluding the invitational. Gonna get that. That gives me a nice boost to Acclaim resources. Increase the experience of my second driver again. So we're going to advance now. Got the invitational coming up. So basically what I have to do here is I have to pass everyone. I mean, I am in a faster car at the Russian Grand Prix. I'm in a Renault, I believe the Renault that Alonso used to win his World Championships in 2004, 2005. And we're off. Got 3 laps to do it. Had a lot of wheel spin. One thing about this car is its turning isn't very good. Its braking's alright, but its turning is a bit troublesome, I'd say. So I'm currently 14.6 seconds behind first place. Catching up very quickly to 4th place. I must admit, I miss the sound. I really do miss the sound of the engines. Before the turbo hybrid era, the cars were just loud, particularly when Michael Schumacher was driving in Ferrari. And you had Alonso at Renault, you had Kimi at McLaren. Cars were so loud. Oh, I gotta go my way. That probably cost me maybe, what, half a second maybe? And that may be half a second I can't afford to lose. Alright, so I'm up to 3rd. It took me a lap to get past one guy. It's not looking good for me right now. Catching him. I really hope I can pass him on this corner here, but try not break him. Can't afford to waste too much time. Rode the curb there. Flat out corner. Barely have to do anything with the steering wheel, to be honest. Got one more lap. 8 seconds need to take out in order to catch first place. Looking unlikely. Guess I gotta definitely catch 2nd place at least. This is going to be very difficult for me to catch first place right now. Very, very difficult. I'm wide. Second place should be only a matter of time. Trying to go around the outside. Oh, got him. The only way that works is if the guy I was overtaking slammed on the brakes there. Otherwise it could have been quite a big accident. Fortunately not going to catch first place. So I'm going to fail this, unfortunately. It was nice to drive this though, to be honest. I think this is the first time I've driven this car in this game, so it was nice to get a feel. Kind of annoyed I wasn't able to complete this, to be honest, but it happens. Almost turned in way too early there.
The sponsors has cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
Next race is United States Grand Prix. Have a quick look at my teammate. Experience has increased by 14. His rate is now 71. Could buy the media coaching, but I thought might as well just save money for now. The race is increased by 5. And that's the end of this video. I'd like to thank everyone who's watched. Really do appreciate it. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Links are free as usual are in the description box down below. Aside from that, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Have you all again tomorrow for my Warzone live stream. Have a good day, everyone. See you again tomorrow. Laters.